What's up, guys? Miss O here, and I wanted to give you guys a disclaimer. Around the 54-minute mark, you are not going to hear Aurora on the recording. We were having some kind of technical difficulties, and I had already previously recorded a solo version of this show. So what I'm going to do is edit it and put the remainder of the show so you guys can get an idea of what the format is, and hopefully when we come to you guys with the next episode, we will be good. In the meantime, check out what we got for you. What's up, guys? It's your girl, Miss O, and I'm here with my co-host.
Aurora Michonne.
And this
Hey, y'all.
is the Reality Check Report. And we got something new for you guys. We got a whole new format, whole new segments. So y'all go ahead and get ready with us because we got something new for y'all, and we hope y'all enjoy this new format because I took a lot of time to gather this together. So listen to the intro. All right, y'all guys. I love that intro. I don't think we're gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna try to revamp it, but it gotta stay. It's just I love it. But we have
Classic.
a new segment, and that is gonna be called Reality Docket. And with Reality Docket, we are going to talk about all of our favorite reality shows, but we are not going to give you a 2-hour review. We are going to pick and choose certain scenes, situations, and scenarios and give y'all our thoughts and opinions on said situations. So, first on the docket, and I know on screen it says Sister Wives is going to be a part of it, but I kind of fumbled a little bit, so we catch up with Sister Wives on
More
the
so
next
like we'll
episode.
just go ahead and save that whole hot mess for another day.
We need to, yes, because I definitely have
That might be
something.
its own episode for real, for real.
I definitely have something to say about that scene between Cody, ain't it Aurora and the boyfriend? Yeah, I definitely have something to say about that. But anywho, first on the docket, we have these ladies here, the Real Housewives of Potomac. And friend, how are you feeling about season 10?
We're talking Potomac.
Yes.
You said the Potomac. Okay. It is like a beatdown season on Wendy. It's going to be abusive, in the famous words of my favorite rapper Glorilla. It's going to be an abusive beat down on Stacy, and it's going to be an abusive intrusion on Giselle, as it should be, on her personal life and social life, because they should be bringing all her business to the forefront, because she act like she ain't got none and she got plenty of tea. In reality, we don't know who her boyfriend is, and she be all up in everybody's relationship for the past umpteen years, her
Girl,
and Robin, but don't want people to business. So I say that to say it's going to be a good season, because I know they are really going to try to. Stacey going to have to stand on business, and I can't wait to see that happen.
so Giselle, we don't know who she dating because she don't know who she dating. So at this point, as a viewer, I don't even give a damn who she's talking to. I could care less. Stacy, you a newbie. I know this is your second season and they are gunning for you, but I will say I do like how you are holding your own. Ashley, why is she here? She hasn't had a storyline and I don't know how long. Everybody else in the group is her storyline and she still isn't giving anything. She needs to go. I'm sick of Ashley. How do you feel about the newbies, Tia and Angel?
Tia is Kay's friend, and Angel's the English British girl.
No, it's the other way around. Angel is Kay's friend.
Okay. So Tia's the British girl. I think she's adorable. I think she's out of place. I think she's really, really nice and she don't belong there. It don't give any reason like why are you there other than you have an accent.
I absolutely agree.
But maybe she's going to, maybe she's good at calling people out, and maybe she's good at reading people. Like
she definitely is. The way she ate Ashley up. Why are we still talking about this? The way she ate Ashley up, I was here for it. So yes, she's a pleasant surprise. I'm actually happy she here. Like you said, she is out of place, but I think with having a newcomer who's foreign step over here and show the ladies how the foreign girls do it, I'm interested. Angel, on the other hand, how you feel about her friend?
When I hear Angel, all I hear is my man, my man, my man.
Girl.
And I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it, except for she starts dropping numbers, talking about he sent me 5,000 to go shopping out here, and it's like, why can't you just say he just sent you some money to make sure you was good out here? Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when it just have some couth about it, and she's like very messy with it, and she's like, my husband's a starter for 10 years, which is a big flex. I think you should be able to say that, but in the right circumstances. Like, these women don't know what the hell a 10-year starter means. You just saying that because you want to. And she got her man back, and I can't be mad at how good her and her man are. I just hope people stay out their business, because the stronger you portray yourself to be, the more people test out your strength.
And the harder your shit falls. I totally agree with her that my man. But I'm not even focused on that part of her. I'm focused on how I feel like she's related to Shorty Low, because it must be two sides. Because when she with Kay, she one way, and when she with the girls, she another way. I need you to stand on who you are, and I think that's her problem. She don't know who she is. And if Kay and her have a true friendship outside this show, if she continues to be on Real Housewives of Potomac, they won't be friends for long. Because Kay is not a friend's friend. Kay is a friend where she got friends, but she's not their friends. That's how it come across to me. And I didn't think that of her when she was a friend of a show. But I think with Kay, she new to this. She was on the blogs and in the YouTube streets reading the comments that people had to say. And she had to create something, because I don't understand this issue that she has with Wendy. Now, I will say, Wendy can be condescending as hell. But if you can't articulate what the issue is,
like, at no point have they said Wendy isn't snobby, because she's a snob.
Most definitely. But if you can't articulate what the problem is, I can't go further in conversation with you on how to resolve it.
Yeah.
So yeah, season 10 is going to be something else. I think this coming episode, Monique's supposed to drop in. So I'm here for that. The way they played it up, the little in season to come, we see her. Oh, not my thing is Stacey don't know her, huh?
You think she gonna come back to the show?
Like full time?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I honestly, for what? I really don't want to see what she got going on. I would prefer her to be, if she do come back to the show, Candace need to come back to the show. And that need to be some type of resolve. That need to be a storyline that we get to see as viewers to resolve. If
I love
Not she can
on the
continue
show.
to be.
Love.
If not, she can continue to be a friend of a show for me. But
Yeah.
Ashley trying to play up this whole thing about Stacy talking to her ex. I'm sorry, we are grown adults. That lady, Stacy, don't know that lady. If she wanted to talk to that man, he is single and divorced. She can. I wouldn't, but to each his own. But we find out that Stacy is trying to get back with her ex-husband or husband. They almost got a divorce. I'm not really clear on that either, because Stacy lies so much. We really don't know what's going on. But yeah, I don't feel like Stacy
Stacey want people out of her business. Stacey want people out of her business, and so I
really,
would lie too. It would come to being out of her business. Yeah, she don't. I'm not saying she ain't doing sneaky stuff behind the scenes,
absolutely.
but she is going to cover up her situation and her relationship. I think she is doing that, and I think she feels validated in that because she's actually trying to work for a real marriage again. So, I definitely think him seeing her on TV and seeing her be a star kind of woke him up as well to who she can be. I don't know if they was divorcing, I don't know if they would have got back together if she wasn't on the show. But I definitely think the fame played a role in him realizing what he had. You know what I'm saying? So maybe not saying he's trying to get with her because she's famous again, but definitely think it's kind of like reopened his eyes to be like, oh, she ain't that bad, huh? Now she's actually a winner. I think Stacey is a winner. I think Stacey is a great mom, and I think she's lying to keep her stuff private, but she's also sneaky as hell because she's really white on the inside. She ain't black on the inside.
Hard wig, soft line.
By the same code that we go by. That whole thing with her having that marijuana whatever business like Happy Eddie or whatever, she don't think she need to tell nobody that because she thinks she white.
I don't even think it was that. I was inquiring. I didn't necessarily say I was having a line. I was inquiring if the money was right to invest. Then I was. It's not like, okay, you could say that. You wanted to say Happy Eddie was in before Stacey had what she had going on. Karen Candles was in before you had your 3-wick candle. So what's the difference? Everybody can do the same thing and have different results, man. And the way your husband mugshot was looking, I might want to buy some Happy Eddie. On that note, we are going to go to the second show that is on the docket, and that is the Ladies of Salt Lake City.
You're finally watching it?
So I'm new to the whole Salt Lake City things, guys. I started last season, so I am not aware of Jen Shaw's season and all that stuff that was going on. But baby, when I came last season, I was highly intrigued. I like me some Mary. I would wish she would open up, add a few walls to her house so she won't be so hurt every time somebody do something to her. But I do like me some Mary. Who I can't stand is that long face mask Lisa. I can't stand her ass. She just gets under my skin.
Have you seen her this season yet? Have you caught up to this season yet? Have you caught up to this season?
Yes.
Early episodes?
Yes. All that
who I love? Angie. Angie's my girl. She is going to clock that tea, baby. She has been reading since she got on that show, and she's not reading like, she's like, you obviously can hear me because no matter how far your ears are tucked back due to your facelift. I was like, damn, the way she just spit that out so smooth. I was like,
it's needed because who do Lisa think she is? This entire, duration that she been on this show,
Lisa is a Karen.
Yes, the quite essential Karen. And I cannot stand her. I cannot stand Lisa. Now, Bronwyn, I don't know what it is about her. I kind of got a little soft spot for Bronwyn.
I love Bronwyn.
But her mama, she need to send her ass to a nursing home and not be in contact with her no more. That whole scene, that was a trigger. I was like, no, she needs to go. And Brittany, girl, yo, pick me ass got to follow a man. You
Being a
can't develop
quintessential
a
Karen. We got a
relationship.
quintessential Karen
You can't
and
develop a
and Pitt.
relationship with your kids. Like, what's wrong with you? Ooh, I would never want. I hope a person like
She could
her
not be my
would
friend.
never grace my presence. Like, girl, bye. I cannot deal with her. And what's going on with Meredith?
She cannot be my friend for
No,
one, because somebody like her is just, they're two-faced, they're sneaky. Like, I don't fuck with her. I mean, mess with her at all. Like, oh my God, there's these characters on this show are very much delusional. Like, they live in this whitewashed world of Salt Lake City, and they think, oh, I'm not being Mormon, and so it's bad. I know I'm bad, so I can do bad things. But yes, you're not being a good regular person either. Like, the way that you guys attack each other on this show, the way that you guys talk about each other on this show, the lack of accountability that y'all just keep on going. Like, we're in like season 8, and they're just now getting to accountability. Like, they live in a land of delusion, honestly. And they just couldn't nobody but Mary, Whitney, and Bronwyn be my friends from that show.
absolutely, I
I'm
agree.
not dealing with it. I'm not
Cause
dealing with it.
Baldwin,
But
she gon'
Mary,
speak on it and nip it in the bud. Mary, not Mary, Mary. I just hope that she need to loosen. She really need to go to therapy. She need to loosen up a little, a little bit. She need to, yeah. She real tight. It'll be hard
she's
to
delusional
be.
too. She's
It'll be
delusional too.
yeah. It'll be hard to be her friend in real life for me because I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You might not like what I'm gonna say, but it's gonna always be in love, and I'm not gonna agree with you. I'm just not that kind of friend. So yeah, Salt Lake City,
Yes,
yes, I
ma'am.
love
No.
it. I'm so happy I was told to watch this show because yes, it is a 10 for me. Yeah, that's my show.
Juicy.
So next on the docket is 90 Day Fiance, specifically Gino, Jasmine, and Matt. Girl,
Oh my God, the saga that never ends, girl. Like, I swear we need to do the saga of them. We can just start from the beginning of with Gino and Jasmine, because honestly, to have seen this is a couple that came from the beginning of 90 Day Fiance. Like, they were one of the first couples on the show when the show kicked off. And if not season 1, then definitely season 2. But the amount of Gino is like a white Karen, like a man version of Karen. He's a Ken, I guess is what you would say, because Gino is in complete delusion of what is happening and where he played a role in all of this. And for him to put Jasmine through all those deportation circumstances when she's pregnant, and to drop a bomb on her, and you just see him chasing after her, breaking her heart the entire way along the way. It's like he is some type of sick psycho. Gino is sick in the head. He can't even walk around with his head uncovered because he chose to get a tattoo on the back of his head. Like, he don't make no, he's a friend.
yeah,
Gino makes my head hurt. He's wrong. I don't know. What do you think?
I think for me, I'm trying to figure out how it must be the money. Because I don't even see how she got trapped with him in the first place. Like, and granted, she has had a lot of work done because there are photos surfacing online about like showing what she originally looked like with her first husband. I think for me being a
Bruh.
mom, just seeing her focus on this new baby and knowing that she have children previously living in a whole nother country, I think that kind of bothers me because what are you doing? Um, like if being a mother is a part of you and you're on this show, people are wondering what's going on with the other kids, and there is nothing on this show to highlight anything going on with that other family. So from that aspect, that bothers me. But Gino, I wish you would just come out because all the work she got done to satisfy the said look you wanted her to have, and y'all still not being intimate. How long you thought that was gonna go down for? Like, I'm sick of his
Did you hear
ass.
him talking to his lawyer, talking about the way he told the story? Did you hear it? Did you pay
Yes,
attention to it?
yes.
Like at first he's like, she's cheating on me. And he's like, but then we did have an open relationship and I did say she can go sleep with this man. And they're like, and now she's got a baby. And it's like, now he's flipping out because he might have to pay child support for the baby. Like, oh my God, like he's so manipulative. Like I think we all see what Jasmine has been talking about for all these years. Like Jasmine is delusional if you know what I'm saying? Like not to get it twisted. They two delusional mofos together. However, Jasmine has really tried to be civilized and control her temper so she can have real conversations with him. And he is still delusional. And how they got together, girl, she's explained it before. She said, I like my men schmugly because they won't go cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. She's insecure herself. So yeah, she don't want a nice looking man that women gonna be all over and she gonna be jealous and protective of. She wants a schmugly man that people ain't gonna look at and that can be all hers. And she can do her nasty little toe sucking things too. You know what I'm saying? Like Jasmine has explained who she is, and it has been on par throughout this entire, all these seasons, throughout this entire saga of them. She has said, I'm crazy. She has acted crazy. She says, I'm loud. I say mean things. It has been on brand for her. Gino is the complete opposite, which makes me lose hope for Gino because it's like, if you can't even see what you're doing, you're never going to be able to do better for yourself. Like it's bad when your family turn on you. So I don't know. Like, and Matt's a whole hyper religious. The baby daddy is now a hyper religious man, and all of a sudden he cared what his mama think about how he living his life. And listen, both of them are confused, and both of them are toxic. This is a very toxic. It's a prime example of toxicity just manifesting itself into human form, literally.
Yeah, I checked out a long time ago with 90 Day Fiance. They just had too much going on for me. And it stopped. When it first started, it was believable. Now, y'all be creating new shows and cross referencing the old people and the old couple. I ain't got time for it. I really don't got time for it. I just seen a new, I don't know if it was the poster. I can't remember if it was the posters or a new trailer for the new 90 Day before the 90 days. And Elise is on there. And I'm like, when you just with whatever his name was from Hunt for Love?
Elise. Oh,
yes.
Yes, she was on. Well, let's be honest. We know Elise is a fame whore. She's a model, and so she probably found somebody to throw to the show so she can get a check. And I wish her luck because she looked like she dated a lot of foreign guys anyway.
I guess.
So it wouldn't surprise me. I think she's from Miami too, so she ain't nothing but a Puerto Rican away to getting a check on that show. And yeah, I'm sure she found somebody.
So the saga will continue with the 90 Day people. We'll see what's going on with them.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, I've been turned off. So next, we got the Braxtons. Girl.
We are the Braxtons and you
Braxton, no values.
Okay.
Yeah, start it off because I got a lot to say. So I'm going to let you go and then I'm going to go.
Okay. As a group, they have failed this season. But I think they knew that going into it, which is why they did the last season focused on Tracy's passing like they did, because they knew they was going to pop off with some SHIT. And they did. I'm seeing repetitive behavior from Tamar reacting to not being supported, because I know y'all all kind of, if you're into the Braxtons, you've seen the scene where they kind of get in each other's faces and they start pointing and stuff, and that's probably and I think there's like a couple hands thrown, you know what I'm saying, a hand or two thrown, and honestly, I'm seeing Tamar be triggered by her family, and it kind of brings it all back to the age-old question of the Braxtons, like what came first, spoiled ass Tamar or the family who's manipulative? Because they are a family of protectors against Tony's brand, because Tony has always been the moneymaker.
Absolutely.
So they are always protective over Tony's brand, which is where I think all the cease and desist letters came into play. Her people probably sent the letter, which is why they're not really discussing like what's why Tamar's going off. You know what I'm saying?
They're not discussing the cease and desist because they know who sent it. Ashley, back when she was doing her TikToks, let us know that her father had a cease and desist sent to her. Tamar was not wording that question right. It wasn't was y'all was a part of it. The question should have been asked, which one of y'all hoes gave that nigga my address? So that he can get that question. So that he can get the cease and desist.
You're saying have it more specific question.
Because we know who, and then in that episode, we talking about the episode with the big fight, and I hate how they kind of like chopped it up, because you kind of got to go and watch each episode again to capture everything. I'm a YouTube girly, so I'll be commenting. I started going back and binge watching the original Braxton Family Values. And after binge watching the original show, I said, the problem is that Tony has always been the legend. She's the money maker. She's the one. They all were supposed to be in the group together. Tony was the first one to get handpicked. So there was a pact between the other four that they were going to do it together. Tracy got kicked out of the group because she got pregnant, but I don't think that was the real reason, because Trina got sons that's older than Tracy's sons, so that means she didn't have kids or was having kids around the same time they was within the group. So that's something that was never addressed. This family like to have issues, sweep the shit under the rug when it's a funeral, a birthday party, a wedding, or something like that, so we can get good photos. They learned that all from their mama. And I figured that out after watching that damn episode when she had that surgery. And Tamar was like, don't worry, because you looking good. You got your red lipstick on. All she care about is what the appearance looks like. But in one of these comments on one of these mini YouTube videos I was watching, I had put, the problem is that Tony is the legend, and Tamar is and always will be the baby sister singing for that toilet tissue while she was on the toilet. Tamar wants her sisters to respect her art like they do Tony. And I think Mama E respects Tony in a way that you're able to provide for them like I can't provide for them. And I say that because when Tony said herself, when she had her kids, she couldn't distinguish who to care for. Excuse me? I have my kids. I don't give a damn about my sisters. I'm sorry. I love you and I'll come through when I can. But them kids coming first. Sorry. Then I said, I think the other girls, because Tamar throwing the word jealous. I don't think they jealous of her. I think they envy her. Tawanda been mad since that very first show that Iyanla had. It's clips all over the internet. She been mad because Tamar was the next one to get picked for a solo deal. So she felt like Tamar left them in the wind, and she can't have the life that Tony and Tamar had. So she envy that. She don't even feel like Tamar deserve it. She feel like her Trina worked hard, and Tamar just came in and latched on to what they worked hard for, including with Tony when they were together. It's just, stop it. Ugh.
That's interesting. That's interesting because I never thought. I love your perspective because I feel like it's pretty accurate, friend. Because the way Tawanda just supported Tony throughout her whole career, the way she sat, like, excuse me, what do they call it? When you are training under somebody, you're in a understudy, assistant.
Yeah.
Like, she definitely gave, like, she was trying to learn the business. It could, because, you know, when you think about it, she probably did think she was going to be one of the next ones, especially when she was touring with Tony. And she was handling all of Tony's business. I think it's very odd the way that Tawanda stepped in for so long for her family, that Tawanda didn't really do anything for Tawanda. And it really gives, like, she feels that people, if not Tony, if not Tamar, but people owe her, hence Tamar paying for her and her whole family's phone bill. You know what I'm saying? I think she thinks people owe her because of all the time she put into them. And I don't like people like that, because people don't owe you because of the time you chose to dedicate to them. Mm-hmm. Like, I know Tony probably needed you to help her a lot and be her personal assistant, but you could have found Tony another assistant, and you could have assisted the assistant. So you could have been there for your husband, your man, your whatever. Because that was the problem with her and her first husband, was that she was so dedicated to her job, he didn't really pay her no attention.
And he ain't had no job.
Exactly. So
watching,
she was
like, even with you bringing that up, when Tawanda was going to the divorce court or going to the lawyer to talk about the possible separation between her and Andre, Tamar was sitting right there, and she like, I bought you that car, and you letting that nigga drive it? I didn't buy that for him. I bought that for you and your kids. Tamar and Tony even said it. Tamar is the only sibling, including that brother of theirs, that has willfully helped out with their mother's finances. And she was able to do all of that without being the superstar. And that is a problem for Tawanda. And as much as I love Tamar's voice, I can't stand her actions. She do too much. But I will say, now I understand why she acts the way she is. And I must say that Tamar has always been consistent with her behaviors that she display. Imperfections in all. She's been loud, she's been rude, she's been boisterous, she cries, she be a brat. But since day one that we've met her on reality TV, she has been the same. What has definitely changed in my view is my view of Tony. Tony, come on. You married the Birdman. Come
and on. I want to know whose names were they dropping, talking about they were sleeping with Tony's man. Because why would Tawanda bring that up?
Because she was deflected. She was deflecting because Tamar called her ass out about giving her that money and you stealing on her credit card. So you going to try to slut shame her. But I'm glad she brought it up, because now we can talk about it. If that did happen back in 1995, Tamar was a minor. So who was this trash nigga that was sleeping with his girlfriend, baby sister? Let's have a real conversation. Tawanda, that bald-headed, yeah, I don't like her. Like, it's ridiculous. And that last episode, not the last episode, because it came on, well, I think Friday or something. I don't remember when the latest episode, but the episode that I'm referring to, so Tawanda was dog whistling like hell. That whole situation, nah. Tamar, you did blow up that situation. We're talking about Trina put her hands on you. Now her forearm did go across your chest. My whole issue is security there. Why is any of these girls jumping up trying to break up anything when it's security there? And I'm sorry, the way Tony hopped up in her face talking about Tony little. Tony wasn't acting little when she hopped up in Tamar damn face like that and was standing over her. What you thought was gonna happen? Cause if it was me, I'm standing up too. What you wanna do? Like, it's sad to see that the sisters had to go through that. But Tawanda is a snake. Tracy told us this a long time ago. Rest in peace, Tracy.
Did she?
Yeah, she told us that a long time ago. She said he was a snake.
Well, she did tell her that. I remember the way she said it like that.
And the last thing I say about Tawanda, you making my zodiac sign look bad. I'm tired of people talking about because Tawanda's a Virgo. Bitch, you better get it together. Because you got us out here looking real rude, real nasty. Tawanda is a spiteful ass person. She really do not like her sister. And I really do have a feeling when they mama do pass, they will not communicate with each other. And they may just be all right for Tamar. Because these girls are a trigger for Tamar. And people was talking about, Tamar was lying. Tamar was lying. The way that Tamar pushed back against Tony, we've never seen that before. In all the years they've been on TV, all the interviews and all that, we've never seen Tamar push back at Tony like, yes, you did. You did say that. We never seen that. She always end up, coddling because Tony is the living legend. Not this time. What's happening is, y'all done made a fool of me long enough, and I'm sick of it.
She said, this is a Grammy voice, too. Oh, you thought you was the only Grammy voice? I was like, she ain't saying all that, but the way she said
and really, if you be honest and you look at this,
baby, we get Grammys up here, too.
Look, if you be honest and you really look at the totality thing, Tamar was having a psychotic break right then and there at that table. She blacked out. I mean, the shit that was coming out of her mouth, she completely blacked out. But last but not least, I'm going to get on Trina. I used to like you, Trina, but I can't fuck with you. The way you set up here on Beyonce's internet and defended a pedophile that was messing with your blood niece, and you get up here and say, I don't want to talk about it because he's no longer here. You don't exist to me no more. I can't even deal with nobody like that. And I got the mind to believe what Ashley is telling me because I'm going back and I'm binge watching. And Tamar made a song up saying he got the diggling to go. And when she got finished, your ass came and replied and said, yes, he do. He got the diggling to go. So it don't matter what that man was going to do. All the cheating, all the internet relationships he had, the possible grooming of your niece, because it was good, you was for it. I cannot with Trina.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. You just ran over a lot in that little bit of statement. I want to make sure we didn't miss that. Okay. So I never knew what the secret was that Tamar's niece was sharing. So you're telling me it was about pedophilia.
Yeah. So there were inappropriate messages exchanged between a 16-year-old Ashley Braxton, which is Michael Jr.'s daughter, and Gabe, Trina's ex-husband.
It was Gabe?
It was Gabe, girl. And looking back on, because I told you I binge watched this season. On one of those episodes, either in season 1 or season 2, they talked about him having a relationship through text message.
Yes, they definitely did.
So, yeah. Trina, I've lost all respect for you. After this season, I hope y'all actually done. Because it's not giving me anything anymore. Y'all girls are not getting along. Y'all don't want to be bothered. It's really turning into a spinoff for Trina and Tawanda. And I don't want to see them too. So, just end it.
Gabe. I
Gay.
had to take a minute. Like, hold on, I am gagged right now.
I can't
Like,
believe this the first
we,
time. See, that's I be in them YouTube streets. I be knowing. I be
I
in the
really
Instagram streets. I be knowing.
do, and we never really talked about the secret. We kind of was like gonna bring it. Wait till we brought it here, but I mean, I didn't even think to look into it because I was like, oh, it's probably just some most likely some like mistreatment. I thought it was like they were like neglecting her kind of thing. I didn't think it was anything like that.
Yeah.
And so that's why she was talking about who sent the cease and desist
Because
um,
even though Michael Jr. didn't want that particular thing talked about, that cease and desist was only really going to benefit Trina. You know what I'm saying? So even though your name wasn't on the paperwork, you can't tell me that you wasn't aware of it.
so we think Trina don't want to tell her kids that they daddy a penny.
That ain't even they daddy, girl.
But her and Gabe didn't have kids together.
No.
But he raised them kids though.
He
He
did
raised them.
raise them. I'm not taking that away from him, but that ain't they bio.
But that's all they got. I'm sure she's like, I don't want to take away whatever they got left. And it's like,
They
girl,
the
you
kid,
better tell your
girl.
kids.
Gabe and Trina was what on marriage boot camp at one point in time. The sons didn't even like the man. So at this point, it's not even about protecting his image. That man dead and gone. He in the dirt. It's about repairing your relationship with your niece and helping her heal. Y'all made it seem like it was her fault.
And so where did the dingling comment you talking about come from? Talking about he got
They
dingling,
made it.
he got dingling.
I think it was season 1. Whatever had happened, they was talking about it, and Tamar was at the damn piano, and she made a song. You know they make up songs. That's one thing we did love about them. They always making up some songs about something. So she made a song up about Gabe's diggling, and she said it must be gold because from Tamar's perspective, she couldn't understand why she was still with the cheating man. So she like, it must be a diggling to go. And Trina, after she got done, Trina came and slid right on in front of that piano and said, it is a diggling to go. So we got our answers with that. Next on the docket and last on the docket for this particular segment is going to be none other than OWN's Belle Collective. Friend. What
Jesus,
do you got to say about the Bells in Mississippi?
Mississippi. Oh my gosh. Okay, where do I start?
That's what we need to figure out, where to start, because it's a mess.
Latrice, you and your husband are done. Y'all been done. You knew this. Get your business, put your money to the side, and be prepared for a very ugly divorce. Okay? You will not appease him at any point in time because he wants to control everything. So just leave Cliff alone. Let that man go be in his apartment. You live in the house. Y'all move accordingly. You rewire or take down the cameras. Figure out what you got to do to make it enough. Because we all seen it coming for many, many years to come. And I'm sure you have felt it for many, many years to come. But you very much you like living the lifestyle. And you are a rich housewife. I don't care what they're telling you. You might not be.
She making more than Marie ass driving around in the Nissan Altima.
She's making enough to wear gowns around the house, girl. You're good. Wow. You are to the status where you can be comfortable, live a comfortable life. You don't have to be on the very front row of the couture runway shows. Okay, you don't have to be that rich. You can just be Mississippi rich, and that's just sit on your money and enjoy it while you're there. You really want to spend a lot of money, so you got to figure that out. However, Marie, speaking of Marie, girl, we all know it's a BBL. That's one. Two, you're looking better every season. I can say that. as far as your physical, your body, I can see she's definitely got some injections and things going on to give herself a different look, and I'm happy for her. She looks happy. I hope she's healthy. I really feel bad that those two Black women of that business have poor health right now. That's really unfortunate. But you living with this boyfriend and this husband, girl,
Drop both
girl.
of they. Drop both of them.
Both of them. Thank you. Okay, because I wasn't about to say
what was the guy from Across the Pond name?
I don't know.
Girl, he was a paid actor. That was not real. We could see that from a mile a day. And Mr. Cedric don't even look like he like your kind. That big trunk back there. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all laying in a queen size bed together. Y'all know both of y'all is too big to be laying in that queen size bed together. I want him to get rid of the bed, ma'am. He don't want to get rid of the bed. He don't want to move in. At this point, I feel like if you're at the age of 40 or beyond, stop trying to have this fairy tale where you want to get married. Get you somebody where you can be who you want to be. Y'all meet up, eat some dinner. Y'all have a good old time in the bedroom. And you go home to your prospective space. As you get older, you're not going to want to be bothered. And I feel like he at that point. Marie, don't try that hard. Please. Please. And then...
What you mean don't try that hard? Help me
to be in a relationship with that man. I don't think he want the relationship. I think he want to be cordial with someone that he once was in a relationship with. Every now and again, if we both feel in the same field, let's meet together and go to the boom boom room. But I don't think he want to be in a committed relationship, because if he did, he wouldn't have cheated. Y'all wouldn't have been separated.
And he don't.
I'm all about not giving second chances. I've been there before. I know what this about. I'm not even about to look at your friend Letitia. Look at her. Do you want to be like her? Speaking of her, I want her to stop. She talking about people playing in her face.
I want you at first.
You said Latrice. That's Cliff, I think.
Okay.
Letitia.
Letitia, yeah.
She said she want people to stop playing in her face. I want you to stop playing in our face. You sitting up here acting like Latrice has just done so. This the same woman that you and your bald head finger wave wearing friend tried to jump on reunion 1. You the same broad that sat down with a man that physically abused Tambra and tried to bring him on the show until she went to the lawyers. You the same broad that sent somebody into Willie's DM and tried to get somebody to talk to Aikisha's husband. And we supposed to have pity for you? I don't know where all these new Belle Collective watchers are coming from, but baby, stop. You ain't about to play in my face. And I wish you stopped playing. We know you and Glenn have an open relationship based off what you said I told you don't bring them in my face anymore. Because you know you got a cheating dog ass for a husband. And I don't even... The DICK must be good. Because he don't look... He's not appealing. Don't got no money. So I don't know what it is. But if you want to keep playing with yourself, go ahead. Just let the man cheat in peace and don't come to us with it. Because you trying to deflect and make it everybody's problem but the person it is. Just like your cheating husband trying to... Cliff's supposed to be my friend. I can't believe he let that happen at his house. Nigga, we can't believe that you reached out to somebody in a DM. And then I'm going to spin it off Amanda. Amanda, if you going to do something, stand in that shit. Say the reason why you entertained Glenn is because she stepped to your best friend. Be real about it. Be honest about it. Talk about we friends. My friend ain't trying to mess with my husband. I will hope my friends know how I was spin about mine. So that ain't your friend. Stand on it. You was being shiesty to my friend, and your man slid in my DMs, and I entertained it. And that's just that. Now we can't even talk about it because you don't want to film with the girl. Come on now.
Yeah.
She nor her husband take accountability for her husband's action. And baby, if you want to continue to get embarrassed, by all means do so. But don't play in our face like we don't know and ain't been seeing what the hell been going on for the past 6 seasons, but it's really 4. Oh, girl. I had to
Just
read her.
me.
I can't stand her ass.
Snaps. Because, baby, T has been clocked. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody really want Glenn. Like, that's why he in Mississippi, because them bitches ain't got nobody else. Like, don't nobody want Glenn. He would not make it in real life. Like, ugh.
Glenn the type of man. Glenn the type of
He is a
man.
small town ninja. I
Look,
don't like them because they hot shit. And they not.
Glenn is the type of man that spray on a whole bunch of perfume, smile with his goals, and because his skin is glistening with no bumps on his face, he gonna get the cooch. Ladies, in the small southern towns, don't get trapped like Latrice. Letitia, not Latrice. Letitia. Don't get trapped like Latrice either, because she's in an unhappy marriage with a man she's in an unhappy marriage with a man that like men. And because he from the South and he's older, he cannot interact. The way he was interacting with Glenn 2 seasons ago, come on now. I'm not even about to play these games with people. Then you got Selena. Selena, you look good for your age. I would have never thought it. I would have never thought you had all those grandkids. I'm very sorry and send my condolences on your loss on the dog. I definitely know how that feel. The loss on your son. But this relationship you got with this man, Mike, you need to let it go, honey. First of all, he don't even deserve a woman that looks like you. He wouldn't even, in your good state of mind, he wouldn't even been able to get a caliber of woman like you. But I don't know, because you used to be married to JJ at one point in time. All I'm gonna say is, ma'am, you need to leave Mike alone. Mike came in your life when you were suffering, trying to grieve over your son and the way he was taken away from you. I don't feel like Mike has your best interest at heart, so let it go. That's what I'm gonna say about Selena. Friend, what you got on Selena?
Oh, Selena, I've been watching you since freaking Bring It. You know what I'm saying? I watched Sanjay come up on the show. I saw a little bit of the twins come through it, and I stopped watching it. But I've seen you for a long time on national TV. And there's always something that you just not like.
She's checked
getting
out.
Sometimes. Like you don't get it. And it's like sometimes I just don't understand. It's very small town thinking, if you will. And I don't mean that to be offensive, but it's very much like simple. Like you can't understand it because it's too complex, because it's just not something that you just feel like dealing with or something like that. But like you don't get it. And I can see that over time, like you need to, I would advise to just learn how to read the signs a little earlier. Because like my friend is telling you, like that man there is somebody way better for you. You are on Giselle level, and you are treating yourself like you are on
Ariane
Erica
from Loving No, Ariane from Love and Marriage Huntsville level.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're treating yourself as if you're like this little character, and you should be held very high up here. So maybe you need to relocate out of that small town country ass area that you're in and move to a city, and then see how that does for you and your family, and y'all all be under one roof. Because at the end of the day, like y'all are really, really close. And I think you're a great mom, and your girls really love you, and you're really supportive, and they really listen to you, and you got to be able to do the right thing. And so far, you being on the show, I don't know. I think it's the right thing for you because you do well. You do great numbers. People love to watch you. You're very entertaining, and you're very honest, and you're very beautiful. However, I think you just got to make sure that you're also watching the show and seeing the parts that need to change. Like my friend said, maybe you need to reassess someone who makes you happy and wants to understand you, because you saying that a man he used to start talking to you. Now he's not talking to you no more. That sounds like to me like he was love bombing you, and now he's just showing you he don't care. So you just
Absolutely.
got to pay attention to those signs, and that's what matters when you do these shows. Otherwise, you just keep looking like you're dumb, and that's a bad example to do for your girls.
I agree. Totally agree. So that wraps up our reality docket segment. So next in our format, we have something called allegedly in reality. And in this segment, we're going to talk about all the things we allegedly heard about said people. So, some of those things that I have heard have been one that. Hold on, I'll get my things together. Here we go. Love and Hip Hop is on season 7. It has moved to BET Network, and this will be the final season of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Now, last year I was screaming in this season. This year I feel different. And you want to know why? Because y'all motherfuckers done brought Boots from Flavor of Love onto Love and Hip Hop Miami so that her and Bucky, aka Shay, can mash out their differences. You cannot bring this to us and then take it away from us, okay? That's not how it works. It's really not how it works. I'm gonna go over to one of the clips that they had for Love and Hip Hop Miami, and it's gonna be who we end up finding out is Joy's sister and Trick Daddy. So take a listen to this, you guys.
How you been?
I'm good. The older you get, the less stress is possible. Stress don't work for older men.
Well, that's why I wanted to meet with you.
I'm in trouble.
There's some things that I see. You know, whenever I see something, I reach out to you, right?
You always have these, I don't know what you call them, but...
premonitions?
Yeah. So what is it now?
Well, I was just going to say the woman that you was with, that's not who was for you.
The woman who I was with?
Yeah, wasn't you dating somebody?
Joy took her.
Wait, what?
Hi, everybody.
They got something going on, or they plotting on me.
Really?
Just leave it alone. Listen, well, I think you don't know. For one, just last week, she popped up at my house.
Really?
She popped up at my house because she needs somewhere to stay for a couple weeks. Just leave it alone.
Anyway, here's the thing. I see you getting a new relationship. And I believe that this is going to be the one. So are you ready for this next relationship?
Am I ready for the next relationship? Nah.
Why not?
I'm in a whole nother place in my life.
You need a woman that's mature.
No, I don't. Are you looking for a husband, another husband? It seems like every couple of years Samantha come out the blue and she want to talk about me and her. I don't know if you try to shoot your shot, but I ain't doing that.
You remember telling me it should have been me? You would tell me I'm going to marry you, Sam.
I probably did tell you that.
Why then marry my sister?
Oh, yeah. Something I forgot to tell you. Samantha is Joy's sister. All of us was young, and you were younger than me.
But you betrayed me, though, Drew.
I didn't betray you. How did I betray you?
You were messing with my sister. When I was dating Trick, I saw a future with him. And at the same time, my sister was in my other ear telling me not to mess with Trick because he was a player. But little did I know, she was sleeping with him and ended up marrying him.
You never told me who your sister was, right? I called you and I asked you who your sister was.
But when you found out that was my sister, that was your cue to say, oh, I can't do this. I think we are all at fault to some degree.
I can't turn back the hands of time. I can't turn no miles back. I can't do none of that. But if you like, I just want a relationship with my sister. I just want to tell her I forgive her and I love her. I get that.
Not so much that I forgive her.
That's your sister and ain't nothing that's going to change.
Right.
Okay, so with that being said, I don't break up no fights.
Well, people, y'all heard that clip. I don't know what it is. Why sisters be messing with the same man. But I don't want no man that none of my sisters or brothers have had. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Also, a part of allegedly in reality, we have, I don't have the little thumbnail, but I'm going to go to this. Dr. Wendy Osefo and her husband, Eddie Osefo, have been charged with fraud. And there is a rumor, allegedly, that they could be deported. And that's really sad for you guys. Wendy, you have worked very, very hard to earn those 4 degrees. And now people are questioning that. But you worked very, very hard to have the quote-unquote American dream. And you and your hot-ass husband has destroyed that. I just don't know what to say about that. I just really don't. But that is what is being said about Wendy and Eddie. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot. Also, allegedly, in reality, we have this clown here. Jason,
battle
what
on
you
the
got going
Stockton
on?
City Council. The mayor speaking out earlier today about some concerns with her vice mayor.
That's right. Your reporter covering San Joaquin County, Charlie Lapastore, is getting answers on the argument spilling into tonight's meeting.
Stockton Mayor Christina Fugazi says she started an ad hoc committee to gather facts, examine evidence, to hold Vice Mayor Jason Lee accountable. Mayor Fugazi says there's been concerns with Vice Mayor Lee's involvement in a proposal of a nonprofit he founded, supposedly asking for $58 million in public funds. There are other concerns that the committee will look into. Allegations of bringing camera crews into City Hall to film reality-style promotional content without getting approval, and creating a hostile work environment, allegedly verbally abusing staff. For Stockton Mayor Fugazi, she says comments on social media by Vice Mayor Lee were directed toward her family.
Make no mistake, Stockton will not be exploited for anyone's personal agenda or network of associates. Not now, not ever. Our city deserves accountability, stability, and a government focused on the real work.
Now, regarding this matter, I spoke with Vice Mayor Lee after this press conference, and he said he'll be sending out a press release. Mayor Fugazi said she moved Vice Mayor Lee's seat because she's afraid of him. However, just before the meeting started right here in City Hall, they moved the plaque right next to Mayor Fugazi's seat, so they were sitting right next to each other again during tonight's City Council meeting.
Thank you, Tasha K, for that video. So that is the things that are alleged in reality. So we're going to move on to our next segment, and that segment is called Reports in the New Reality. And I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but our good sis Kimora Lee Simmons is back with Kimora in the Fab Lane. It is going to premiere on E! Network December 2nd, and I must say I am here for it. I was an original watcher of Kimora back in the Fab Lane. Or in the Fab Lane. I remember when those daughters that's up there on them stairs with her were little girls. So it is going to be exciting to see what she has had going on for these past years that she was not on reality TV. Also, I'm not sure if you guys are into web reality, but one of my favorite content creators on YouTube is a part of a new web reality series, and that is going to be called The Scene, ATL. It is going to premiere sometime in December of 2025 on the StylishTv that is on YouTube. ScottybyNature TV is the content creator who gave me the fresh eyes for this show, but I also know who Carl, aka K-Star, is. I really enjoy his music. I also enjoy Bando's music. I'm going to be new to knowing who JT is, and I can't think of his name. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to mislabel his name, but I think it's De Leon. I'm not sure. But it comes out in December. I'm uber excited about it. I am going to probably be doing a recap on this particular web series every week. And I'm going to give my unbiased opinion about it. I'm excited to see what they had going on. The Scotty Gang has known about this for a very, very long time, and I'm here for it, and I cannot wait. So make sure you guys go to Stylish TV, subscribe to their YouTube channel, because that is where that particular show is going to premiere. And last, but certainly not least, I have this new thing called Podcast Discoveries. Everybody is doing podcasts. It's so many podcasts out here in different genres. I'm more of a true crime type of girl, so most of my podcasts are going to be geared to that. But every episode that we do on the Reality Rundown Report, we are going to give you 2 new podcasts. Discover something new. So, the first podcast that we would like for you to discover, go and download, check out, is going to be, my bad, it's going to be I Am Coparenting. I Am Coparenting is hosted by yours truly, Miss Aurora. You can find it on Spotify. She also has a page on IG. It's a great, great podcast. It's getting down to the nitty-gritties of co-parenting. And she knows firsthand what it's like to co-parent with a parent outside of the home. We've had our I don't want to call them disagreements, but battles back and forth on if there's a such thing as co-parenting within the home, having to parents within the home. But either way, you guys go and check out this podcast. It is lovely. It is informational. You will learn something. And last but certainly not least, This is a new podcast that I happened to discover just scrolling on Instagram. It is a father and son podcast. I think they may be on episode 4, so it's fairly new. But the very first episode, I'm not going to lie, had me hooked and in tears. It is so beautiful to watch a black man love on his black son. It is something we don't see that often. They are having open and honest conversations, and it is very beautiful to see this take place. So, these are the 2 new podcasts that we want you guys to discover something new about. If you get a chance, you can check it out. I believe I Am Co-Parenting is on YouTube as well. 9 Months Out is on YouTube as well. Go check those things out. And with that being said, I thank you guys for coming here with me. I thank you guys for sitting through the transitions of everything. Like I said, it's a new software. I'm trying to figure it out. I wasn't able to figure out how to put myself on screen, but that will work with next episode. Again, I'm Miss O with the Reality Check Report, and I am checking out.